Yeah, good evening everyone. As you know, today is the lecture of your next topic of your camp profile. So in this lecture we will discuss about how to construct the camp with simple harmonic motion, but the follower is different. So now we are doing the problem with that follower. His name is roller follower or oscillator follower, we can say. Okay, so first we have to see, in the last class we are already discussed about the simple harmonic motion with knife edge follower. So today we will discuss about roller follower. Your topic name is 3. So here one of the question is done for you to understand about easily concept of this. So here the question is asking, a cam with a minimum radius of 25 millimeter rotating clockwise direction at a uniform speed is to be designed to give a roller follower. At the end of the value rod motion described below. Means what is saying here, one of the cam is there that having a minimum radius 25 millimeter and it is rotating on clockwise direction, and it is also saying here the velocity is in uniform speed. Okay, uniform speed is there and is to be designed to give a roller follower. The cam is designed for the purpose of roller follower to move up and down direction. As per the requirement, the cam follower, the cam is designed. At the end of the rod, some description is there, some physical state of the cam is there, that value is given here. First is to raise the value through 50 mm during 120 degree rotation of cam. It means the follower will move. The length of the follower is given here. How much the length of the follower from minimum position to the maximum position is given 50 millimeter. Okay. During the 180 rotation of the cam, the length of the follower will move from 0 to 50 millimeter. The next one is to keep the value fully raised through next 30 degree. After it reached the 50 mm, the follower it reached the 50 mm. The follower reached at 50 mm. Then after some time it goes as a constant. Okay. Then after that it will come back. That is called as return stroke, or you can say in different questions having different names also, but you know very well. I already told in that first problem, outstroke, return stroke. Okay, outstroke, dual, return stroke. Outstroke, it means the follower will move from low position to the higher position. Dual stroke means the follower will move at a constant period of time. Then after that, return stroke. Return stroke means the follower will move from maximum position to at the lower position. Okay. Next, to keep the value closed during the test of the revolution 150 degree. So this is the first cycle of the your follower. It will move up and down direction. After this 150, in that 150 degree, again the follower will be move. So it means the total 360 degree of the cam rotation will be continuously going on, and the follower will move in upward and downward direction. Okay. The next thing is here the question is given, the diameter of the roller is 20 mm. What is given here? The diameter of the roller is 20 mm and the diameter of the camshaft is given 25 mm. Okay. You have to remember here, whatever the details are given in that question, you have to write in that given data while you are solving the problem. The diameter of the roller is 20 mm and the diameter of the camshaft is 25 mm. The next is, the question is asking, draw the cam profile in terms of 2 bits. The first bit is the line of stroke of the value valve rod pass through the axis of camshaft. Means here the question is given in a different format, but you know very well. It means the axis of the follower is passed through the axis of the camshaft with the same point. That is called, here the question is asking in different way, the line of stroke of the valve rod pass through the axis of camshaft. Okay, the second one is, the question is asking here, the line of stroke is offset 15 mm from the axis of the camshaft. First is, the axis of follower is passing through the same axis of cam. Second is, we have to prove the axis of follower is above the point from the axis of cam at a distance of 15 mm. And after that, the question is asking here, the displacement of the valve while being raised and lower is to take a place with a simple harmonic motion. Here you will be get which type of motion we have to consider. So that's why I am highlighting this part. Whenever you are reading the question, you have to read the carefully. Then only you will be get that the easily concept to solve the problem. The question is saying here, the displacement of the valve while being raised and lower means that the follower is move in upward and downward direction to take the simple harmonic motion. If it is in uniformly velocity of motion means the follower will move from low position to the higher position at a same particular line. Okay, but in this case the follower will move at a curved form. Okay, another thing is asking here, the question is determine the maximum acceleration of the valve and when the camshaft rotate at 100 rpm, means the speed of the rpm of the camshaft is 100 rpm. At this point we have to calculate the maximum acceleration of valve. And another thing is also, the question is asking, draw the displacement, velocity, acceleration diagram for complete revolution of the cam. So here in this question the extra part is this, to draw the displacement, velocity and acceleration diagram for one complete rotation. So first of all we have to write the whatever the details are given in that question, we have to write first, then we will go through for displacement diagram, then after that we will go through to cam profile, then displacement and velocity, maximum acceleration. Like this we have to complete the all points of this problem, then only we will get the full marks of this question. It will come under in a LAQ question from the camp unit 4. So you have to prepare very well. Okay, prepare very well. So you have to practice while completing of my video. You have to give me the attendance on the link. Okay, make sure to concentrate while you are watching my video. Okay, next I am start the question. In that solution given, what is given here, the first thing is given in that question, rise the valve through 50 mm. What is given here, to rise the valve through 50 mm means the length of the follower is given 50 mm. If you are converting the 50 mm in terms of meter, you have to divide by 1000. S is equal to 0.05. It is in meter. We are converting here the length of the follower in terms of meter. The next thing is outstroke of the follower. The outstroke of the follower is given here, theta naught or theta O. We can say here theta O. That is the angle of the cam, 120 degree. Okay. If you want to convert 120 degree in terms of radii, so you have to multiply by pi by 180 degree. Then you will get that the value of outstroke of the follower is equal to 2.1 radii. The next thing is dual. The question is given here, the dual. Keep the valve fully raised through the next 30 degree. It means the dual condition is given. In that dual condition, the follower will move a constant position. Theta d is equal to 30 degree. Then after that, to lower the valve during the next 60 degree, it means the follower will move the return stroke. Return stroke of the follower, theta r is equal to 60 degree. So here you have to also convert the 60 into pi by 180. Okay, theta r is equal to 1.047. The value is here. I already converted here. You can see here. Okay. Then next, the question is also given the speed of the camshaft. 100 RPM. Here the question is given the speed of the camshaft 100 RPM. Okay, 1 minute. I am seeing that one. The camshaft speed. Here the question is given the camshaft speed of the RPM. Okay, so we can denote as n is equal to 100 RPM. Now we have to draw the displacement diagram. This is your construction of the displacement diagram. I already constructed and I given to you the concept how to construct in that previous video. That's why I have constructed with accurate value. Now I am explaining to you how I am constructed. So first of all, I am taking the horizontal line from A to X. Whenever you are constructing the cam profile, you can take the same symbols. Okay. So I am taking the same symbols to know easily and to draw easily for my purpose. So A to X I am taking the horizontal line and A to Y is vertical line. In that horizontal line we can represent the value of cam rotation, and vertical line we can represent the value of follower. So the length of the follower, it means A to Y is how much is given 50 mm, and here A to X is the total rotation of the cam. The total rotation of the cam is 360 degree. So the first is outstroke 120 degree. So in that 120, how you will be take the 120 degree with that suitable scales? It means you have to take to convert this 120 degree in terms of centimeter. So you can take here 12 centimeter. From A to S is 12 centimeter. Then 30 degree it means you have to take with that suitable scale in 3 centimeter. Then after that T to P is 60 degree. It means you have to take here the 6 centimeter. Okay. After that the remaining dual constant period is 150. Okay. If you want to calculate or add these values of the degree, then you will get that the value of total rotation of the cam means 360 degree. Okay. You will get here 150, 60, 30 plus 120. You will get here the value of total rotation of the cam is 360 degree. The next, after I take this line from A to S 120 degree means 120 centimeter. So divide this line with the angular displacement of this line with an equal individual of parts. What I am saying here, I am repeating the sentence. Divide this line with an angular displacement of part with an individual parts. Okay. So here I am dividing this line in terms of with an equal individual of parts. I am divided in 6 parts. If you want to divide more than 6 parts, you can divide. But you have to think, whenever you are dividing this line in terms of equal parts, you have to think the length of the follower, how much is given. If we are dividing the outstroke in terms of 6 equal parts, we must have to divide the length of the follower also in terms of 6 equal parts. If we are dividing this line 8 equal parts, then we have to divide this line also same in 8 equal parts. That's why I am dividing the outstroke in terms of 6 equal parts. To get here also easily 6 equal parts. Okay. Then after that, draw the vertical line. After dividing this line, I am drawing the vertical line. Okay, as like you have to draw this vertical line. Then after that, from here take the 6 parts, equal 6 parts, 50 mm you can divide by 50 divided by 6. You will get some value 0.6, 0.6, 0.6, 50 mm, it means 5 centimeter. Okay, then you can draw the vertical horizontal line, then tally these values, 1 here, and this is your A to 1, then B to 2, then C to 3, D to 4, E to 5. Okay, the last one is 6. F, this is your F to G to, this is last one is G to 6. Okay, after that make the smooth curve for this. So what we are discussing here, about this point we are making the smooth curve. Okay, while we are taking the value from here to here, you can see, okay, from A to 1, then B to 2. These are small alphabet. We are taking here the small alphabet to represent this line with an equal individual of parts. Okay, then after that we are making this point, capital A is represented as a point of intersection of A to 1, B to 2, C to 3, D to 4, E to 5, and the last one is your G to 6. Here the small g is there, G to 6. Then this is from this point the follower will move as like this to go at the highest point from here. And then after that the follower will move here. The constant period of time for a particular time is 3 centimeter or particular distance 3 centimeter, or in that rotation motion 330 degree. Okay, the next is after 30 degree it will come back in the return stroke and draw the follower from maximum position to the lower position. So this is your displacement diagram. With the help of displacement diagram we can easily draw that the cam profile. Okay, so what we are drawing here, this is a velocity line and acceleration diagram. These figures we will draw after the completion of the problem, because of we will know here how much the length of, how much the height of the velocity will be there and how much the acceleration is there. That value we will know after the completion of the problem. Okay, then we will take that the value and draw this two figure. Okay, next, steps of construction. You know very well what are the steps of constructions are there here to draw this displacement diagram. Okay, in that first video or the first video of the board I am given that the steps of construction, and in the previous videos I did not given due to as the same points are repeated. You know very well how to construct the steps of construction. Please remember my words. You have to construct the steps of construction for displacement diagram as well as cam profile also. So these are the basic easiest way of the displacement, easiest way of the displacement diagram steps of construction. Okay, here also you have to note the reading, and this figure how you will be get means you have to take the reading from this point and this point. Here also you are dividing the 6 equal parts. You can divide 4 or 5 or 10 number of equal parts. It's up to you. But whenever you are dividing, you have to see how much the equal part will come here at a maximum in this length of the follower. Okay. If we are dividing more, it means the lines are very closer to each other. Okay. So next is here also we are dividing the same equal number of parts. Whenever you are dividing here 6 equal parts, you have to take here also same. Okay. If you are taking the more than 6 equal parts, it means your value will not be correct. Whatever you are dividing here equal number of parts, you have to take also here also same. Okay, and these are the points I am representing the point of intersection of the return stroke, while the follower, you can see this is the symbol of the you can see the cursor of the mouse, how I am following the follower from maximum point to the lower point. You can see the cursor of the follower or mouse. Okay, next the steps of construction is there. First you can read, you will get that the easiest points here. Whatever I am told you just now regarding this construction, that points are there here. Okay. The next, the profile, the first bit is the profile of the cam when the line of stroke of the ball rod pass through the axis of camshaft. It means the line of the follower, the axis of the follower and the axis of the cam, this is your cam, is on the same point. And here we are using the roller followers. So these are the circles are roller followers. Roller follower will move on the upper layer on the cam surface. Okay. In that roller follower, the cam having a prime circle and camshaft. This is your camshaft and this is your prime circle, means your cam. Okay. How you will be construct this figure? This is the accurate figure with that dimension. Okay. First of all, you have to draw this circle. Radius of the circle is already given. How much the radius of the circle is this? There you can see. Here the radius of the circle is given in that question. Diameter of the roller is given and the diameter of the shaft. Diameter of the camshaft means 25 mm is given. So divided by 25 you will get 12.5. That 12.5 is the in terms of mm radius is there. So 12.5 is there. So you can take the 12.5 reading from the here for the radius of the cam, and this is your radius of the, this is your diameter of the roller. You will get here 10 mm of radius of the roller. So in terms of 1 centimeter. Okay, you have to convert this. Not conversion is not. We have to take the value in terms of centimeter. Okay, so here I am taking the value. Okay, this circle. Okay, you can see here. First draw the horizontal line for A to X and draw the base circle with radius 25 point mm, means diameter is given 25 or radius is given 25 mm. The diameter is given, but I am taking in terms of radius due to if I am dividing this 25 divided by 2, I will get 12.5. Then 12.5 it converted into a centimeter means 1.5 we will get. So that is a very small figure. That's why I am taking the 25 millimeter as a radius. Okay. Nothing will happen if you are doing this like this. 2.5 centimeter. Okay. Draw the vertical line. Same sentence are there for the your construction steps. The next is cam profile. In that cam profile, having steps of construction is there. You can see here the step. Draw the base circle with center O, radius is equal to the minimum radius of the cam. Okay, minimum radius of the cam is given 2.5 centimeter. So you can take here 2.5 centimeter and draw this circle. This is your base circle. Okay, next draw the prime circle with the center O at the radius O. How you will get the radius of the prime circle? By these fundamental you will get the radius of the prime circle. Minimum radius of the cam plus 1/2 diameter of the roller. Minimum radius of the cam is given 25 and 1 by 2 is there. Diameter of the roller is 20. Okay, so you can divide this and you will get that the 35 mm is the primary circle radius. Okay, primary circle, the bigger one, the primary circle radius is 35 mm. By the helping of compass you can draw this one. Okay, next draw an angle AOS to represent the outstroke, and 30 degree to represent the dual stroke, and 60 degree to represent the return stroke. So here we have to put there the protector here, and here at point this axis you will get here. Okay, I am zooming this figure to know you easily. The 120 degree, this is your outstroke from the axis and the till 120 degree, this is your outstroke. Then this 30 degree is your dual condition, means constant, and after that 60 degree is your return stroke. Okay, next divide the angular displacement of the cam during raise and lowering of the value of angle AOS and the TOP, means here you can see here. This is your O, A, this is your A. Okay, then this is your S, where it is S. Okay, this is called, the point is G is called as S and the H is called as T. You can see the diagram here. G is called as what is S, H is called as, this one is H, T. Okay, so next is we are dividing this curved line with an equal individual of parts, 6 parts. By the compass we are cutting that the value and make this the lines. Okay, and denote the points as in terms of number. Like this on outstroke we are doing here also in that return stroke, and denoted as 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash. Okay, then after that taking the compass with that pencil and put here at this point 0. 0 means the curve will be here only. Then second is 1 to B. 1 to B how much? 0 is curve is here only. 1 to B, just put this point compass and cut this arc with the help of cut this line with the help of compass and make the arc like this here. How you will be get this distance means you have to go through the displacement diagram. You will get the value 2 to C, 3 to D, 4 to E, 5 to F, 6 to G. Like this you have to take the values and cut the arc on the line, and then with the help of smooth curve you can draw the cam profile. This is your cam profile. Okay, after the cam profile what you will do here, that join the points 1 2 3 4 so on with the center O and produce the lines beyond the prime circle, that is over. Okay, set of B, 1B, 1C. This is just now I told you to take the compass reading, with that compass to take the reading on the displacement diagram and cut the arc on the lines, then join the points. Okay, this curve, draw these points is known as pitch curve. Okay, that is called pitch curve. You can see here this line is called as pitch curve. The upper line of the cam. How you will be get this pitch curve means how much the roller diameter is there. The center point of the roller diameter is the pitch curve, and the below the pitch curve, the cam profile will be there. That is your cam profile. You make this one. Okay. The next one is your profile of the cam when the line of stroke is offset 150 mm, 15 millimeter. It means the axis of cam is different, the axis of follower is different. Here, the axis of follower is different from differ from the center of the cam. Is total how much is there? Here you can see. Here, from here, see my cursor from here to this point, the distance is 15 mm. 15 mm in terms of 1.5 centimeter. Okay, 1.5 centimeter. The axis of the follower is there. Okay, this is your base circle. This is your offset circle. Due to the distance is there of the axis of the follower, and the bigger one is your prime circle. Okay, like that. After that you have to draw the outstroke. This is your outstroke 120 degree. I am zooming this figure. You can see the value. Okay, from here to here, this is your outstroke 120 degree. Why it will go on the right side? It means the follower is start from the below the axis of cam. That's why it goes here from 120 degree. Total we have to take 120 degree, and after that 16 degree, 30 degree is your dual nature, and 60 degree is your returning nature. Okay, like that same concept is there. The remaining concept of the cam profile of the first bit. Then after that you have to write the steps of construction. So these are the steps of construction. You know very well how to write. Some of the sentences are same in that every question if you are using the same alphabets. Okay. Then after that the maximum acceleration of the valve rod is asking the question. The question is asking, determine the maximum acceleration of the valve rod. Whenever you are solving the simple harmonic motion and with roller follower or knife edge follower, you have to remember the 5 formulas. So that 5 formulas is there for the angle. In that 5 formulas, first one is angular velocity. While you are solving the maximum acceleration, you have to calculate the angular velocity. Angular velocity is equal to omega is equal to 2 pi n by 60. N is the how much the speed rotation of the cam is there. The 600 is given. Then if you are calculating this in Calc, you will get that the 10.47 radii per second. Then after that the maximum velocity. Okay, maximum velocity V naught, second formula pi ws by 2 theta O. Okay, W is just now we are get that the value. Okay, the next S is how much? The length of the follower. In terms of, here we wrote here in terms of meter, because of if you want to calculate the values, you have to take the all values in a particular same unit conversion. Okay, that's why I am taking here to convert the S value is 0.05. Due to the question is given the value of the, here the question is given the length is here, the length of the follower 50 mm, and we are converted in terms of meters 0.05 divided by 1000. Okay, the next is third one is maximum velocity of the rod at lower end and maximum velocity of the rod at higher end. We have to calculate. First we have to calculate lower end. VR is equal to pi ws by 2 theta r. Okay, here the maximum velocity at top position, maximum raise value means the highest position. Here we are calculating the velocity at high position, here we are calculating the velocity at low position. In that high position we are taking the outstroke maximum point theta O, and here we are taking the least point theta R. Okay, in terms of conversion of radii pi by 180, I already told while I am starting the problem, I already told about this, how we are converting the value. Okay, then next put this value all in calc, you will get this value. Okay, this is your maximum velocity at lower end. Then after that, velocity diagram of for one complete rotation. These are the two different now. So here we have to calculate the velocity total one revolution. In terms of total one revolution, the outstroke, dual, return stroke, three will be there in one revolution. Okay. So here we are calculating maximum velocity of one complete revolution. Okay, that the formula is A O is equal to pi square omega square into S by 2 into theta O. Just we are substituting the value here and we will get the value in terms of 6.13 meter per second square. A naught is maximum acceleration of the rod at a maximum rise the value, means maximum acceleration of rod is the highest value. Velocity of the diagram for one complete revolution, we are considering the maximum point. At the follower is on maximum point, we are checking the maximum acceleration, how much is there. Okay, due to acceleration is if you want to calculate the acceleration, maximum acceleration, you have to calculate first angular displacement and velocity, then these two terms will be there in acceleration. Due to acceleration is equal to angular displacement. Okay, angular displacement into angular displacement by velocity, that is your maximum acceleration. Okay, so here you will get that the maximum acceleration of the reaching highest point of the follower, and this is your maximum acceleration of the lowest point of the follower. Just substitute this all value, so you will get that the value. This is your maximum acceleration of the least point of the follower, and this is your maximum acceleration of the highest point of the follower. While it goes the point of maximum height, the follower will the acceleration of the follower will be reduced. That's why we are getting here 6.13. You know very well, while the heavy weight or anything is coming from the top position to the low position, due to the gravity and due to the weight of this follower, it will move, it will go, what we can say, it will generate more acceleration. That's why we get here 24.67 meter per second. This is your total acceleration of the ball rod at lower value. Then next, now we have to draw the displacement velocity diagram and acceleration diagram. I already told when I start the problems, the question is also asking the velocity diagram and acceleration diagram. So how much we are getting here, the velocity, you have to see here first. The velocity, how much we are getting here, 0.39. Okay, this is your maximum velocity at the highest point. This is your lowest point. So maximum 0.39 maximum, and this is your maximum velocity at a highest point and maximum velocity at a lowest point. Okay, this is also your maximum acceleration at the highest point, and this is your maximum acceleration at the lowest point. Okay, we have to draw this curve by the smooth surface, we can by the smooth pencil, or we can say hand free we have to draw this curve. Okay, just we have to mention the values, how much at the point of maximum acceleration, at the highest point how much is there, at the lowest point how much is there, that we have to show here. And remaining the diagram shape we have to consider same in that simple harmonic motion, rolling follower. For the rolling follower you have to draw this type of smooth curve in each problem, if it is in rolling follower. Okay, if it is in retardation, you have to draw a rectangular box or a pyramid, that we will discuss in the next class. So thank you very much for watching my video. Make sure to give me the attendance after the completion of my video, and please note down the notes about these problems. Okay, and about your internal exam, Rabbani sir will be send it to you the question bank, as well as after that you on the date of the internal exam you will get the question paper by through the VMDU software. Okay, VMDU site means sorry for that VM software, you will get that the value. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video.